There will be days when everything feels heavy, days when you wake up tired not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, days when nothing goes your way, when people disappoint you, when your plans fall apart, when you question everything, your path, your purpose, even yourself. And in those moments, feels like life is breaking you. But listen carefully, those are not the days that are destroying you. Those are the days that are building you. You see, easy days don't change you. Comfort doesn't grow you. Success doesn't teach you what struggle does. It's the pain, pressure, the uncertainty that shapes you into someone stronger than you've ever been. Think about it. Every strong person you admire, every successful individual you look up to, they didn't become powerful during their best days. They were forged in their worst moments. Moments when they wanted to quit, but didn't. Moments when they felt alone, but kept going. Moments when everything inside them said, "Stop," but something deeper whispered, "Keep moving." Right now, you might be in one of those moments. You might feel stuck, lost, confused, like no matter how hard you try, nothing is working. And it's frustrating, it's painful, it's exhausting. But what if I told you, this is exactly where you are supposed to be? Not because you deserve pain, but because you are being prepared for something greater. Pain has a purpose, struggle has meaning, and your hardest days are not random. They are training you. They are teaching you discipline. Because when motivation disappears, discipline is what keeps you going. They are teaching you patience. Because not everything happens instantly, and the best things take time. They are teaching you resilience. Because life will knock you down again and again, and you must learn how to rise every single time. Let me tell you something most people don't understand. Strength is not built when things are easy. Strength is built when you feel like giving up, but choose not to. That moment, when you are tired, when you are doubting yourself, when you feel like you have nothing left, and you still take one more step, that is the moment you are becoming stronger. You don't see it immediately. You don't feel the growth right away. But slowly, day by day, struggle by struggle, you are changing. Your mindset is getting tougher. Your heart is getting stronger. Your tolerance for pain is increasing. Things that once broke you won't even shake you in the future. And one day, you will look back at this phase of your life, and you won't say, "Why did this happen to me?" You will say, "Thank God it happened because it made me who I am." But right now, you're in the middle of it. And the middle is always the hardest part, because you can't see the ending yet. You can't see the results. You can't see the reward. All you feel is the struggle. And that's where most people quit. They quit because they don't see progress. They quit because they expect fast results. They quit because it's uncomfortable. But you're different. You're still here. You're still trying. You're still searching for something better. And that alone means you have something inside you that refuses to give up. Let me remind you of something powerful. You have survived 100% of your worst days so far. Every pain, every heartbreak, every failure, you made it through. So why do you think this time is different? Why do you think this struggle will defeat you? It won't. Because inside you, there is a version of yourself that is stronger than your current pain. A version of you that doesn't quit. A version of you that rises no matter what. A version of you that turns struggle into power. And every hard day is bringing that version closer to reality. You are not falling apart. You are breaking limits. You are not losing yourself. You are discovering who you really are. But growth doesn't feel good. Transformation is uncomfortable. Becoming stronger hurts. Because you are letting go of your old self, the weak mindset, the fear, the doubt, and replacing it with something greater. That process is not easy, but it is necessary. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, the next time you feel like quitting, the next time life hits you hard, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, this is not breaking me, this is building me. Because your hardest days are not your enemies, they are your greatest teachers. And one day, very soon, you will wake up stronger, wiser, unstoppable. There comes a point in life when the pain stops surprising you, when disappointment becomes familiar, when silence feels louder than noise, when you start expecting less because you've been let down so many times. And in that moment, something inside you begins to change. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly, deeply. You start becoming stronger because pain does something powerful, forces you to grow. You don't grow when everything is perfect. You don't evolve when life is easy. You grow when you're tested, when you're pushed beyond your limits, when you're forced to face things you never thought you could handle. And maybe right now, that's exactly where you are. You're fighting battles no one can see, smiling in front of people, but breaking inside, telling everyone, "I'm fine," when you're not even close. And that kind of pain, that silent struggle, that is what builds real strength. Because real strength is not loud. It's not about showing the world how tough you are. Real strength is waking up every day and choosing to keep going, even when everything inside you feels tired. Let's be honest, sometimes it feels unfair. You see others moving forward while you feel stuck. You see others winning while you're still trying to figure things out. And you start asking, why is this happening to me? Why is my journey so hard? Why do I have to struggle this much? But what if your struggle is not a punishment, but a preparation? What if life is not trying to stop you, but trying to strengthen you? Because think about it, if everything came easy, would you really grow? Would you really appreciate success? Would you become the person you're meant to be? Probably not. Easy paths create weak mindsets. Hard paths create powerful individuals. And right now, you are walking a hard path, which means you are being shaped into someone powerful. Every setback you face is building your resilience. Every failure is teaching you something success never could. Every moment you feel like quitting is giving you a choice. Stay down or rise stronger. And every time you choose to keep going, you are rewriting your story. You are proving to yourself that you are stronger than your circumstances. Let me tell you something important. Your current situation is not your final destination. This pain is temporary. This struggle is temporary. This phase will pass. But the strength you gain from it, that will stay with you forever. There will come a day when things start making sense, when the pieces come together, when the doors finally open, and when that day comes, you will realize something powerful. If you hadn't gone through the hard days, you wouldn't be strong enough to handle the good ones. Because success is not just about reaching the top. It's about becoming the person who can stay there. And that requires strength, mental strength, emotional strength, unbreakable belief. And all of that is being built right now in your hardest days. So don't rush the process. Don't hate the struggle. Don't run from the pain. Because this is where transformation happens. This is where you stop being who you were and start becoming who you're meant to be. And yes, it's uncomfortable. It's messy. It's painful. But it's also powerful. Because every day you don't quit, you are proving something to yourself. I can handle this. I can survive this. I can rise above this. And that belief is more valuable than anything else in this world. Because once you truly believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. Not failure, not rejection, not hard days. You become unstoppable. So if today feels heavy, today feels like too much, if today feels like you're at your limit, good, because that means you are at the edge of growth. And growth always begins where comfort ends. Imagine this. A storm is raging outside. The wind is howling. Rain is pouring down. The world feels cold, harsh, and unkind. And you are standing in it alone. That storm, that's your life right now. It doesn't care about your plans. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care if you're ready or not. It just comes. And it tests you. But here's the truth. Storms don't last forever. And you, my friend, are stronger than any storm. You see, storms are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to show you how strong you already are. They push you to your limits, to see how much you can handle, to reveal your inner power. Let me tell you a story. There was a man ordinary in every way. He had dreams, but life kept throwing obstacles. People doubted him. Opportunities slipped through his fingers, and failure became a familiar companion. Every day felt like a fight, but he refused to give up. Even when his body was tired, even when his mind was broken, even when his heart felt heavy, he took one step, then another, then another. Years later, that man became someone extraordinary, not because life was easy, not because luck was on his side, but because he endured the storm and let it make him stronger. That man could be you. Every challenge you face, every setback, every tear you've shed is shaping you for something bigger. Pain is temporary, but strength lasts forever. Think about it. Every scar you carry, every heartbreak, every disappointment is a story of survival, a badge of honor, proof that you refuse to quit. Your hardest days are teaching you lessons no one else can teach you. Courage because you keep going when it's scary. Perseverance because you keep showing up when no one is watching. Faith in yourself because even when the world doubts you, you don't. And here's the secret most people never realize. Your struggle is your power. Those sleepless nights, those tears in silence, those moments when you wanted to disappear, they are all building a version of you that is unbreakable. The world loves to celebrate winners, but it doesn't celebrate the battles fought in silence, the nights spent doubting, the courage it took to rise. Yet that is where real heroes are made. So if you are feeling exhausted today, if your shoulders feel heavy, if your heart is broken, know this: you are not weak. You are in training. You are becoming unshakable. And one day when you look back, you will smile. Not because the struggle ended, but because you survived it, because you transformed through it, because your hardest days created your strongest self. Here's the final reminder for today. Storms may bend you, storms may bruise you, storms may test you, but storms cannot break you, because inside you, there is a fire, power, a strength that refuses to be defeated. Rise through the storm, grow through the struggle, because your strongest self is being built right now. Right now, I want you to pause for a second and really feel this. Everything you're going through, every setback, every disappointment, every tear, it's not meaningless. In fact, it's the most meaningful part of your journey, because life isn't about avoiding pain. Life is about using pain to forge strength, to discover who you truly are, to rise higher than ever before. Your hardest days are not enemies. They are allies. They are teachers. They are the architects of your destiny. Think about it. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is purified by fire. Steel becomes strong when it faces heat. And you are going through your fire. Every moment of doubt, every moment of struggle is shaping you into something unbreakable, something resilient, something unstoppable, something legendary. I know sometimes it feels like the world is against you, like everyone else is moving ahead, and you are stuck in place. But here's the truth. The world doesn't determine your strength. Your struggles do. Your choices do. Your refusal to quit does. So ask yourself today, will I let this moment define me? Or will I let it refine me? Because that's the choice. You can complain. You can quit. You can let life break you. Or you can rise. You can fight. You can become stronger than your struggles. Imagine the version of yourself, the one who never gave up, the one who fought through the pain, the one who turned obstacles into opportunities. That version is not a dream. That version is being created right now in your hardest days. And here's the most powerful truth of all. Nothing in your past, no failure, No heartbreak, no loss can stop the person you are becoming. Your pain is temporary. Your growth is permanent. Your struggles are the ladder. Your perseverance is the engine. Your courage is the fuel. And every step, no matter how small, is building a self that is unstoppable. So today, stand tall, raise your head, take a deep breath, and say it out loud. I am stronger than my struggles. I am built by my hardest days. I will rise. I will succeed. I will become my strongest self. Because you are not here by accident. You are not struggling in vain. You are becoming. And one day when you look back, you will see that all the pain, all the late nights, all the tears were worth it. You will see that your hardest days created your strongest self.